Again, you're going to go to google.com/places. You'll see an image, a setup similar to this. You want to click on the Get Started button over on the right-hand corner as a business owner, not as a consumer. And then it will basically give you the opportunity to enter your phone number, and it will search the database and say, okay, is this company already listed on Google Places, yes or no? If yes, then it's going to show you, okay, is this your company at this address? And then it'll give you the process to update some of the information. Once that's done, it's going to ask, it's going to ask you to verify your listing. It'll ask you to verify either via phone or mail. If you've got a new listing that hasn't already existed in here, it's probably going to only give you the option for mail. And if it's, if that's the case, what you're going to do is you're going to type in, request the postcard via mail. You'll receive it in a few days via the mail, and you'll log back into your Google Places listing, enter your PIN code, and then you'll have claimed the Google Places listing. If it gives you the option to verify via phone, ultimately click Finish, and you'll receive a phone call almost instantaneously, like the one that just interrupted me here, and it'll say, this is Google, your PIN code is 43622, or whatever the number. It'll be a unique number. Write that down, enter into Google Places, and you'll have claimed your Google Places listing. Now, if you've already got a Google Places listing, or once you complete that practice, now I want to share some best practices on what you need to do within your Google Places listing to really put your best foot forward. The first thing you want to do is you want to update to be your correct and authentic company name. Don't add any keywords in the field where it asks for your company name. So if your company is Joe's Plumbing, leave the company Joe's Plumbing, and that's going to be the legal name that you incorporated your business as. Some information out there or misinformation out there might indicate, hey, put in Joe's Plumbing - Miami Plumber, or Joe's Plumbing - your plumber in Miami, so you can get your keywords in there to be clever. That's against Google Places policies and procedures, and it will hurt you. You'll probably wind up with a listing that gets penalized and won't rank. So if that's on your Google Places listing, go in there and erase it immediately, and you might see a bump in placement. The second thing you want to do is you want to add your company's website address, and that's obvious. It's going to create an inbound link, makes it easier for your customers to go out and find some additional information. Enter your phone number. Again, it's essential that you use a local number, not an 800 number, but a local number. So if you're in Miami, you use a 305. If you're, in Atlanta, you use a 770. If you're, you get the idea. You use your local number. No 800 numbers in the Google Places listing. We found that Google doesn't like 800 numbers. It wants to serve local businesses, and so an 800 number is a clear indication that you probably aren't all of that local. So use the 800. Okay, I just got a question here. What about why, if I have a branded 800 number and I'd prefer to use that, why can't I use it? There's two reasons. The first reason is an 800 number, Google's looking for local. Google's looking for local businesses, and an 800 number flags the system to say you're not local. Secondarily, we find that conversion rate on a local number for plumbing and HVAC converts significantly better than an 800 number. So if we put two web pages side by side with the same information in a local market, one had an 800 number and one had a local number, the local number will out-convert that 800 number every day because people want to feel like they're dealing with a local company. So always use a local number just from a conversion perspective, but from a Google Places optimization, we're just talking about the map here, you have to do it if you want to rank on the map. On that same token, you need to use a local address. So don't use a P.O. box. Certainly don't use a UPS store. So P.O. box we found won't work at all. If you type in P.O. box 993 with your city and state, you're not going to rank on the map. Google doesn't accept it. Now, if it's a home address, you can get away with that. And I'm going to talk about some ideas on how to manage a home address. If it's a office, like a real office or a warehouse, you've got no worries. Just make sure you reference it the same way on your Google Places as you do in other places. Worst case scenario, if you don't have an office, you don't want to list your home address, go out and get a virtual office that has a unique suite number. So some of the companies like Regis and other virtual offices out there will give you an office in the city that you want to be in, the main city, but they won't give you unique suite numbers. You'll get a unique address, but it'll be suite number 225. And you'll be sharing that with all of the other tenants of, suite 225. That doesn't work. Google sees that and says, oh, well, there's like 10 businesses here. You need something that's going to be unique to your company. If you are listing a home address as your business, that's okay. We've got clients that rank very well on the map with a home business. The only caveat to that is you need to hide your address in Google Places. You're going to need to reference that same address, that name, address, phone number on all of the other online directory listings when we get to the NAP development. But there's a setting inside Google Places where Google asks, do customers come to your place of business or do you service them? And you want to select the button, I service my customers at their home or at their place of business. Then it asks a follow-up question below that says, do people come to your business? Should we hide your address or show your address? If you've got a home address and you're not going to be having customers to your home, you need to click that button that says hide your address. Don't be scared. If you establish your name, address, phone number, and you get legitimate reviews, this won't limit you from showing up on the map. So that's my piece on having a local address, what to do with a home address versus a business. Inside Google Places, you have the option to upload photos. You want to upload as many photos as possible. It allows up to 10. You want to upload 10 photos, and you want to use real, authentic pictures. So it's pretty easy to go out and find some stock photography of the cheesy guy with the wrench, or like the smiling model with his plumbing shirt on, and that's fine and dandy. But that's stock photography. It doesn't give your consumer any more of a picture of who they're going to be dealing with and why they want to choose you over the other hundreds of plumbing companies in your market. So, be authentic. Get some pictures of yourself, of your team. I love shots where I can get the truck stacked up and a team of guys. If it's just a one-man shop, if you're a one-man company, get a picture of yourself standing in front of your truck with the logo prominent behind it. Those types of photos resonate much deeper than just a picture of stock photography. My personal opinion. Now, some tricks or some strategies on how to maximize this photo component of Google Places. Save your pictures on your desktop and then rename them. So don't just name them picture 1, picture 2, picture 3, or picture in front of the truck, picture in front of the building, team picture. Go ahead and put your keywords into your photo. So name your first picture, Your City Plumber. Name your second picture, Your City Plumbing Company - your company name. Name the next one, Your City Emergency Plumbing Contractor. You get the idea. So you want to get the keywords that you want to rank for on the map into your photos before you upload them. Another tip that you can do is, rather than just uploading right into Google Places, go to panoramio.com. And Panoramio is a video sharing website that's owned by Google. And it gives you the ability to tag your photos and geotag your photos. So take that same picture that you named as Your City Plumber, upload it to panoramio.com, and then go in and set the geo settings so that it's mapped to your address. So now Google sees your picture and it has an address associated with it, and then upload it or copy the URL for that image to your Google Places listing for your 10 images. And now you've really maximized your opportunity for Google to know that you're at this address, these are your pictures, this is where you're located based on where your images are linked to, and it just gives you some power to do it that way. And don't worry, I've got a guide I'm going to be giving you access to after this that really walks you step by step through this entire process. Setting up Panoramio, how to name your images, all of that stuff. The next thing on your Google account is you have the ability to upload videos. Try and upload at least 5 videos, a minimum of 2. And the reason is we found in testing that 2 videos, for whatever reason, gives you a much better bang for your buck than just 1 video. Actually better to have 0 videos than just 1. So you want to have at least 2 videos in your Google Places account. If you don't have any videos, take some time and have some videos made. These don't have to be high-end. They don't have to be super professional. But just a simple video of you standing in front of your truck or standing in front of your building, shot on an iPhone or an Android camera or something simple, as simple as, hey, my name is Joe. I'm the owner of Joe Plumbing, Joe the Plumber. We provide, residential, commercial plumbing services. We're available 24/7 to get someone out to your house today. If you've got a plumbing situation and you need help, give us a call. We'd love to work with you. You can reach me at this number. Those types of videos tend to work extremely well. And then make a simple video like that for each one of your services. So, hey, if you've got a burst pipe, we happen to be experts in trenchless sewer replacement and can save you a lot of money on, fixing the pipe situation that you have. Here are some of the benefits. Give me a call, and I'll be glad to come out to your house and give you a free estimate. Simple videos like that make the consumer feel like they can trust you, like they know you, before they even meet you. So record some videos. It gives you more context to your Google Places listing. Another tip on videos, upload them to YouTube. There's an advanced setting that you can also set the geo-modified information. So where you would say this address, it'll tag it, place a little pin spot for the video on your place of business. Again, gives you more geographical context to your Google Places listing. If you'd like more specific information on how to claim your Google Places listing, how to do the things I'm talking about with the images and the videos,